Hey guys, it's Omi, and welcome to Pokemon XG. Now, yeah, I'm back to making videos again, and you should notice the new layout I made. It's yeah. So that'll since I'm doing a Nuzlocke, it'll show all my Nuzlocke Pokemon and how many deaths I have. Oh, that's loud. Hold on. Hopefully that doesn't turn it down for you. But yeah. So Blaze Black probably isn't happening anymore. The save file got corrupted and it got deleted, so I didn't feel like restarting and just, doing the whole series over again. And I kind of gave up after that. So yeah, so we're back on a new series, and I hope this goes well. And yeah, this is Pokemon XG. We're gonna go ahead and start right now because there's a cutscene and there's no dialogue in it, so I'm just gonna talk over it. I might as well explain what's going on while that happens, right? So let's go ahead and make myself a name and a character. So if you guys don't know what Pokemon XD is the original game. It was for GameCube. It came out in 2005, I think, and it was a really fun game. And I like it, and so I'm glad that this ROM hack is a thing. So it's a ROM hack of Pokemon XD called Pokemon XG, and it changes a lot of things. It's kind of like what Blaze Black did, but for Pokemon XD. So this game adds the fairy typing and Gen 7 mechanics, and it adds a ton of new moves and abilities that would only be seen in newer Pokemon games, since this Pokemon game is originally Gen 3. What else? It also adds a lot more Shadow Pokemon, a lot different Pokemon that we can catch. It refixes the movesets, it changes stats sometimes, I think. And some Pokemon's typings are changed to Fairy, so that there would be more Fairy and Dragon types in the game. For example, I know that Grovyle and Sceptile are Grass Dragon in this game, instead of just pure Grass. And a Pokemon like Mischievous is Ghost Fairy, instead of just pure Ghost. So that's just a couple of the changes. I don't know all of the changes, I didn't personally read them all. But, there's also more Shadow moves, because I remember in the original XD, there's only like 6 or 7 Shadow moves that Shadow Pokemon could use, and this adds up to like 50, I think. Oh, right. Okay, so here's the introduction battle that it just throws you into in the original game. And I can tell that it's already changed, because originally you started with Salamence against the Metagross, but this time I guess it's Metagross against Gardevoir. And just to showcase that Fairy type is in this game and is working, I'll just go ahead and use Bullet Punch, which should be super effective. Yep, there we go. It's a 2-shot. Oh, Moonblast is I don't think they added any new move animations, so a lot of these animations you'll see will be repeated because they didn't have enough animations to go around. Shouldn't be too bad though. I think our starter, I actually did test a little bit, so I'm not going to say I think. I know that our starter Pokemon are actually different in this game too. We still start with Eevee, but we also have another starter that we get to use. And I'll show it in a couple of seconds. And it'll pop up on the layout as I look at them, because that's what the new layout's for. Yeah, see, he mentioned it. You took command of it as if it were the same as your Beldum. Don't you think it's time you consider raising other Pokemon? Well, maybe, but I already have Eevee and Beldum, so that counts as other Pokemon. So yeah, here are my starters. We can get Eevee and Beldum in this game, and they're level 15 instead of level 10. So it's also always going to be a shiny Beldum, and it's modest. That is terrible. That is really bad. Okay. They also added the physical special split in this game, too, so, that's a thing. His Holdback, an Iron Head, Zen Headbutt, and Iron Defense would be good moves, but, it's modest. And the Eevee has Hyper Voice, Headbutt, Bite, and Protect. And it has a quiet nature that I saw, so it's quiet. That means I'm gonna be making it into a special Eevee. That means I'm not gonna get Flareon. Not that I'd probably get Flareon anyways, but... Anyways. In this game, if you don't know about Pokemon XD, every battle is a double battle. Well, most battles. There's like a couple single battles, I think, but almost every battle in this game is a double battle, and that's what's so cool about this game. I really like it. It was really interesting, and I have done a little bit. I've gotten a little far in the story, not too far. I think just to like a gate village. It is really difficult, especially like the game itself. XD is difficult on its own, but this XG is going to be even more difficult. It's very hard, and it's going to be difficult for a Nuzlocke. So I think it'll be interesting. So it's not quite the same kind of Nuzlocke where, you know, you'd catch one Pokemon on every route, because that'd be difficult. The way that Pokemon catching in this game works is every time you see a Shadow Pokemon, you can capture it. So I'm going to be capturing every Shadow Pokemon, and because there's only a limited amount, there's like 50. And I'll be catching every Shadow Pokemon, and those will be the Pokemon that I can use for battle. And yeah, if they all die, then I'll have run out of Pokemon. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I'm kind of expecting it to. So in this part, there's a lot of walking and talking, so I don't think I'm gonna read all the text. I just don't want to, but I will slowly go through it so that if you do want to read it, you don't have to pause and go back. Hopefully my controller isn't too loud too. Now there's a lot of people in here, but none of them actually say anything that interesting. They just tell you about the world. So yeah, this isn't going to be a normal Pokemon XD playthrough where I'm going to talk to every single person. Actually, I might end up doing that, but if I do that, because this ROM hack might add some more items that that you might be able to get from people. I know that there's no one in here that gives you any items, so I'm just gonna ignore everyone here. But if there's people in towns that might give me items, I might just try talking to everyone. Wow, it's a shiny on the desk. It's a P-Star-DA. I never it's just a PDA, I think. I don't know what the star is for. The star really confused me as a kid. I thought it was like part of the name. Maybe I'm just stupid. So this episode's gonna be a little longer than a normal one, just because this is the beginning of the game, and I kind of want to get forward and like battle things instead of just end the episode without anything going on. Can I battle this guy yet? I know you can battle this guy. Okay, now you have to do the Jovi stuff first. Jovi's my least favorite character in this game. She's so annoying. I don't have a kid sister, but I would hope she's not like Jovi. That's useless. I can't use revives because this is a Nuzlocke. If you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, I guess I didn't explain that, but there's no point in me explaining it. I mean, there's not no point, but I feel like I shouldn't really need to. If Pokemon faints, it dies. That's the only rule that's really being applied in this playthrough. Even Beldum, I can't name them yet, but once I get to a gate village, the name Raider will show up and I'll name them. If I get a better psychic type, I'm probably not going to use this Beldum just because its nature is so bad. I'll try not to do that. You've heard me spamming the A button. I'll try not to do that so that the sound doesn't register too much. I don't know exactly how loud the controller is. Hopefully it's not too loud. GameCube controllers aren't exactly built for silence. Where am I supposed to go? I know where she is. She's at Dr. Kaminko's house, but I don't remember how I'm supposed to unlock the ability to go there. Oh, right, this cutscene. Okay. Yeah, they talk about how that ship was just in the opening cutscene, how the ship was stolen by Lugia and those two people who fell off the ship drowned. But no, the news only cares about the Pokemon that disappeared. Not that that's a bad thing, but still, the captain and people on the ship died. I said I wasn't gonna talk to everyone. Why am I talking to everyone? I think that was the trigger for me to go to Kaminko's manor. I actually played an earlier version of XG, where for some reason all the names were changed. Like Jovi's name was Annie or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was really strange. I was really... Oh crap, I can't go yet. I was really confused as to why the names were changed, but it looks like they're back to normal in this version. So what else has changed? I think I pretty much explained everything that's different in this hack. I hate this part of the game so much. It's so confusing. You have to talk to so many, like... You have to talk like to a couple of people in a weird order. It's just strange. Well, really. Yeah, I'll try to keep this episode a little bit longer. I might even cut some of this part out. You might not hear what I'm saying right now because I might have cut it out already. But if the walking around it takes too long, I'll definitely cutting it out. Okay, yeah, that's the trigger. There we go. Now we can go to Dr. Kaminko's manor. Okay, here we go. Now, Dr. Kaminko's manor, actually, Kaminko, his manor really scared me as a kid. Like, I was so spooked at, like, this. I played this in the middle of the night when I first got the game. But, like, this scared me. Especially the music. And then Chobin shows up and just reverses that attitude. Wait, who goes there? Chobin's like one of my favorite characters. He's just so stupid. So we battle him, and I actually, since I played an earlier version of XG, Chobin's fight is terrible. You start with Eevee and Beldum, and neither Eevee nor Beldum has any moves that are like neutral to this except for Eevee's bite. It's terrible because Beldum only has headbutt and Iron Head and Iron Head and Zen Headbutt, which are both not very effective. So the best bet here is bite, and bite doesn't do very much damage to Magnemite. I don't know why the first Pokemon you battle is this. It's actually terrible. I hate it, but it's alright. In the original games, he has Sunkern, I think, or Magikarp. No, I think it's Sunkern. It's something that Eevee can easily just kill and move on. Imagine if he got the crit paralyze and I just lost a Pokemon before I even get to capture anything. Well, actually, that wouldn't even count, because in Nuzlocke rules, if you don't have your Pokeballs yet, you lose a Pokemon. You can't lose the challenge right away. I'm gonna try to keep my Pokemon losses to a minimum. I guess that should be a given, but like, really, this game is hard. That doesn't mean I'm not a burglar, just because I'm a child. Burglars can be children. I love how Jovi is taller than Chobin. Yeah, that's why Jovi is annoying. So, like, this is one of the greatest things in this game. I was so confused at first, but when Chobin shows you Dr. Kaminko's inventions, it's great. All of his inventions are made to be terrible and really bad. I'll go through a couple of them, just like, cause it's funny. I'll even, let's read a couple of them. For their #1 in the world. The music in here is really nice too. I listened to it for a long time because I was watching these VCR videos. It's a good touch how, like, how Chobin can't hold the camera correctly and he's not even in frame. The unhealthy sandals, the insoles studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Chobin thinks it's superlative. So yeah, it's just stupid machines like that. I'll go through like 2 or 3 more of them. I don't think they were changed as part of the hack. Chobin's choice is the power draining light bulb. At first glance, it's an ordinary light bulb, but it positively gulps electricity at 10 times the usual rate. Keep using this and the electricity bills will grow shockingly, and it won't be easy to find out why. Alright, one more. Super-powered jet vacuum cleaner. Whenever it sucks up, it blows out the rear using powerful jet propulsion that shreds dust into fine particles. The more you vacuum, the more your rooms get covered in an invisible coat of dust from corner to corner. So yeah, those are Dr. Kaminko's machines, but that's not what we're here for. We're just here to take Jovi and Hermione home. Yeah, I'm lost. Take me home, please. I love how Minun had that huge startup to jumping forward, because they don't use it. They don't have. It doesn't have a walking animation. They just use the animation that it uses for attacking in battle. That's why it had that little wiggle that it did before it started jumping. Alright, so we have to go back to the lab. I think we get the snag machine right as soon as we get back, too. And then we'll actually start an adventure. We'll get our first shadow Pokemon, and we'll be off. Now, I am going to be trying to capture every shadow Pokemon, but the ones that get away, I won't be able to get back. So if I miss an encounter, then that's it until, like, the end of the game, I think. I don't think there's much of a an end game in Pokemon XD originally, besides capture all the shadow Pokemon. So you know, there's not too much that I'm gonna do after I beat the game. Maybe I will do Mount Battle. Ugh, I know the Beldom's shiny. And but I don't care about shininess really, unless because this Beldum, it's 100% chance to be shiny. There's nothing special about it. It's always gonna be shiny in this hack, so like, it's not special to me. I don't have any feeling of, wow, it's shiny, I need to use it. So I'm probably gonna get rid of it if I get another site type. I just don't want to use a modest Beldum. It's just too trash. But the Quiet Eevee I'll use. A Quiet Eevee will probably turn into, I don't know, I can still do it with a Jolteon, even if it's slow. I don't really care that much. I'm probably gonna go with either Vaporeon. I could go Umbreon. Probably not. I don't really, yeah, I mean, Umbreon wouldn't be terrible. I wish I could go like Sylveon, but you can't. Don't exist in this game. Of course, Fairy type exists, but they didn't add any more Pokemon models than there already were, so it's still Gens 1 to 3, but with Gen 7 mechanics. And here we get this cool robot arm that somehow allows us to steal other trainers' Pokemon. However it works. Excuse me. Oh, we already have 5,300 Pokemon dollars. And then this guy stops to give us Pokeballs. And that's how Dr. whatever his name gets captured. Wait, did it just say import them from Kalos? That's actually a neat thing that the hack added, I think. I think it said that. I wasn't paying attention completely, but maybe it said that. But the hack definitely added that because Kalos didn't exist yet. Ah, they took the professor! The director. He's not the professor, apparently. They killed that guy. Did you guys see that jump? Oh, it did it again. I guess the game doesn't like transitions. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often. Oh, he is Professor. You people, what are you? It's Team Cypher. So this battle isn't even a real battle. Professor Crane tells you to throw a Pokeball and you do, and it has 100% catch rate. Oh my god, that's zooming. Ooh, and I was talking about that I needed a good Psychic type, and this fits the role. Goodbye, Beldum. You're not getting used anymore. I forgot that this was your first encounter. And it traced my adaptability. Eevee having adaptability is like really good. I almost don't want to evolve it just because adaptability is that good. But that's not gonna happen. I'm definitely evolving it. Here we go. We got Ralts. Hopefully it's not Adamant. Even if it is Adamant, I'm probably still gonna use it over Beldum. Beldum's just like a terrible Pokemon until it evolves. It's just unbearable to use. But I guess it is kind of the same as Ralts. They evolve at the same level. Could it be a snag machine? What the heck is that doing here? I like how he still has his like squirming animation when he's putting it to the truck. And then everyone's sad. And Jovi's crying. And then the music turns all happy. And they're like, no, we can't stop now. Or whatever they say. What Pokemon you catch in this game is actually really, it's a really good, it's a really good system, like the purifying machine, or like the types of the Pokemon you catch really matter to purifying Pokemon. It's a really cool system, and it's really, like, I like it. I really wish that they made more sequels to this, because both of Colosseum and XD are in the same generation, so there's like, you know, there's no extra stuff. Like Battle Revolution, I like that game, but I kind of wish it had a story mode like this. I can't wait for Pokemon Switch to come out. As of today, they haven't released any information on it. I hope that happens soon. I'm really excited for it. Wait, where am I going? I'm not leaving. So I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm gonna start off right here, and thank you guys for watching. That was episode 1, I think. Yep. Why do I think? This was definitely episode 1. So yeah, see you guys later, and thank you for watching.